now you're working as a AI product manager. Within a 15 days, you got the offer, right?
I have the skill set, but I don't know how to plug it in. There was no understanding as such, but the strategy which we discussed in the class about the reference strategy and the research strategy, that really worked for me. People understand that the value that you're providing is tangible, precise knowledge. So
Huge congratulations for that one now. So all
yes,
the best for your future journey. Hello, Bhushan. Yeah. So congratulations. Now you're working as a AI product manager. How are you? How are you feeling now? What is
thank
your
you very much, Viraj. First of all, thank you very much to you too, because it's been a huge education from your side actually, which have led me to go get this job. It's really amazing. I have started as a product manager in AI and e-commerce in writable instruments recently, and the strategy which we discussed in the class about the reference strategy and the research strategy which we have developed, which you have developed specifically and taught us in the class, that really worked for me. So that was the like it's an amazing journey throughout the lectures and right now.
perfect? I think you, Bhushan, has just joined after 15 days, right? Correct me over this. Like, oh, you joined
Yeah,
the class and within a 15 days you got the offer, right?
true. Actually, when I first started the class, actually I got a reference of yours from my friend, and when I started the class, I realized that I have the skill set, but I don't know how to plug it in into the job world to get a job which I need or which can improve my abilities or actually at least use my abilities in a proper way. Okay, so there was no understanding as such, but in 15 days, what we learned, we went through many things. We went through LinkedIn, we went through how product management works, how what is product requirement documents and all those things. We went into too much details and all those things. So I think 15 days was pretty much enough for me to start on my own to search, to use the strategy which you have given, and that actually helped me a lot. So I wouldn't say it's a 15-day thing, it's a knowledge based thing. So even if it's little knowledge, it's precise knowledge. So that's how it works, I guess.
Perfect. And I still remember that you have a great potential, but earlier we are confused like where we can target this one, where which like what will be our career path. And then I think this was the conversion. I think the skill of yours and dedication helped me to like help you to land on your desired position. So, you know, huge congratulations for that one now. One of the
Thank you very
prime
much.
position now we have been working. So what do you see as a future point of view? What what you will suggest to the student or aspirant, those who want to become like AI product management? What do you think? What should they need to focus on?
Well, first of all, for all those people who are starting right now, I think they must have some kind of chaos in their life where they cannot figure out or clarify where they want to go. So first of all, they need to organize everything into uh, you know, one single generation of output, which can be plugged into something which is valuable to the company. So you have to think in accordance with the company's value. Secondly, people who are starting in product management have to understand what exactly is product management and how a product manager is an orchestrator between the things which are happening and not the he's like organizer and orchestrator, not the actual person who is doing things. So how good you have to be, how much knowledge you have to have in a certain field to become a product manager, you have to understand that. Then you have to clarify your own concepts, clarify your own knowledge, be more articulate. That's what these are the basic things I would suggest to people. And whatever skills you have to emphasize upon them, learn more skills, and because whatever skills you add up to your portfolio will eventually help you get better in your job profile. So if you're pursuing product management and if they are just moving into this field, they are new into this, so they should first try to organize their entire structure towards what they want to perceive, which field they want to go. Suppose I have I could do coding and I know a bit of coding. I know how to create agents and all those things in AI. So I moved towards ecom and AI because that was my domain. Certainly, there are many more domains in product management field, and people can accordingly select one for themselves to move towards. That's my take on this.
Perfect. I think excellent one. And I also see that being in AI side, you also do leverage a lot of existing system, like whether it is Gemini or in it Inflow or this one or Google AI Studio. and you keep on exploring the things and keep on doing a different type of trial and error type of things to find out something new or this one. Like how you gather such type of information to build something new. What is your thought process behind that?
First of all, to be upfront in the industry, you have to you have to read the top of the news, whichever is coming on. Okay, suppose Gemini launched something new. Okay, you get the information first. You get to explore those things first, and you try to build something upon that. You can explore various Reddit pages. You can explore LinkedIn profiles as well. Post people, which people post so many things. So you can read through those posts. You can understand what is the current trend in the market. You can then try to understand what kind of skill set you have, and what are the missing things or what are the extra things you can add into your skill set, which can help you grow. For me, N8N, I came across N8N like 6 months ago, and I wanted to drive something out of N8N, like so I figured out N8N could be used as a tool. Just you can connect different nodes and you can create your sort of engines and all those things, and you can use it in your workflows. That's how I become curious. But after learning N8N, there are so many things to it. Like you start one thing and there are so many things connected to it. So you sort of give yourself time, try to understand all the exploration you have, all the pathways you can go, all the things you can use, and then try to integrate those things into your own career, your own life, or in fact, you can just use them in general to improve your basic life. This is my way of learning things. I try to integrate them in my life, and one thing leads to another, so eventually you will learn slowly. Like Google AI Studio recently launched, right? It's phenomenal tool. You can actually replace so many things with Google AI Studio. You can build your small SaaS products which you can use for your particular work purpose. So all these things you came to know when you are at the top of the news ladder. You get all the first coming information with yourself. You can also set, yeah, like you told us, right, in the class, like we can set up task in Grok, right? Yeah. So it's actually
Yeah.
useful. You can actually set up Grok in such a way that in morning you can get specific news into your email, and you can get specific information about AI, about engineering, about whatever the field you are pursuing. You can get the news, and then you can read the news and start your day. Eventually, you'll figure out how to use that information into your life, and that really helped me.
Perfect, perfect. I think the moral of the things is that we keep on updating and start leveraging the news, how the things are moving on, and start implementing rather than just consuming the things. I think that is the best part. I think like we start exploring the things, whether it is failing or pass. Perfect, perfect. And how was your interview journey? How I can see that this was very natural one. So could you elaborate in two lines like how you prepare the things and how what makes you to land this role?
Um, First of all, when I got reference, I studied about the company and whatever the requirements of the companies were. So once I knew what were the requirements and what I can do for the company, I organized my CV according to it. I pull out all the projects which I have done in past, which I can showcase them. So that really gave me the presentation, that value I can show to the company, that this is what I'm coming with, this is what I'm putting on table. So if you want it, it's here. Okay, so they sort of went through it. They kind of questioned me about things, that how do you build this, how do you build that, and what was your thought process, and are you actually building this stuff, or are you actually organizing people around you, developers and all those people, and then building that stuff. They sort of went through all the logic. Because they had so many things in front of them, they asked me so many questions. uh, Most of the technical questions they asked, but the rest of the things which was general questions they asked me was, how do we implement these things in our workflow. Like they want to know the value you will provide directly to them. So you have to understand, you have to ask them questions, that sir, what kind of workflows do we have here? Because not every company have similar workflow. Yeah, you can generalize, like a manufacturing company have a different kind of workflow than a company which is working in service. Okay, you have to understand the workflow, but in general you can tell them that this is how I can provide value to you, this is how my things will enhance the capabilities which you currently have, this is how I can actually change the existing framework to make things more efficient or time saving. I can save cost. So you have to emphasize upon this. You have to present it in certain way that people understand that the value that you're providing is tangible. It is not intangible, not unmeasurable. I don't think unmeasurable is the word, but you understand my point. So
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
the thing.
true. So it means rather than just showing the, I could say CV, rather than showing the solution-oriented perspective, like this is what your company is facing the problem, and this is what the solution I can build for you. So that
True.
is, I think, biggest differentiator for you. Okay, perfect, fair enough.
Yeah.
Perfect. And thank you, Bhushan, for being with us. And I always pray to the God you keep on taking a new job and with a new journey over this one. So all
Yes,
the
yes.
best for your future journey.
Thank you very much, Dheeraj. Thanks to you.
Thank you, buddy.
You to keep continuing and teaching people, guiding them towards their natural career path and all those things. It's really been an amazing journey for me, and I wish best of luck to all those people who will be joining soon and getting their careers upgraded or enhanced.
Thank you so much, Bhushan.